Welcome to the Foundational Health Solutions Podcast. I'm your host, Dr. Stuart Hoover, along with Eric Marquette, my co-host. All right, so electrolytes, what exactly are they and why are they so critical? These are basically minerals like sodium, potassium, calcium, and magnesium that help regulate some of your body's most essential functions. We're talking fluid balance, nerve signaling, muscle contractions, everything keeping your system humming smoothly.
Humming smoothly does sound good, but let me ask, when you say fluid balance, how does that role trickle into everyday health for, well, someone who isn't necessarily training for a marathon?
Great question. It's not just for athletes at all. Every time your body moves, digests food, regulates temperature, even when you're just sitting there breathing, you're using fluid and electrolytes. Without enough of them, muscles struggle to contract properly. Your nerves might not fire off effectively, and honestly, you can get tired and sluggish faster than you'd think.
Right, and what happens at that point if someone doesn't keep their hydration or electrolyte levels in check? What kinds of signs should they be looking out for?
Oh, lots of signs. Muscle cramps. Those sudden stabbing ones that wake you up at night, that's usually low electrolytes. Fatigue is another big one. Your body doesn't have the energy to function optimally without these minerals. And confusion or irritability, too. Simple stuff like misplacing your keys could be tied to an off balance there. Crazy, right?
I've actually experienced that. It's quite subtle at first, but it definitely sneaks up on you, doesn't it?
Yeah, exactly. And it hits more people than you'd think. Let me tell you a quick story. A client of mine, a young teacher, used to come home feeling totally wiped out. She figured it was just the demands of her job, but it turns out she was seriously low on electrolytes. By simply adding the right balance back into her routine, she regained her focus and energy. And without loading up on sugary sports drinks, mind you.
That's incredible, and really it kind of illustrates how these imbalances don't discriminate. They can impact anyone just going about their day, not necessarily someone on a tennis court or a hiking trail.
Exactly, and that's the critical piece people often overlook. If your electrolyte game is weak, even the basics like staying hydrated don't work as well. That brings me to something I think is a game changer. Mother Earth Lab's SportActive Electrolytes. It goes beyond what you'd expect from a typical supplement. It's completely organic, non-GMO, and includes natural ingredients like fulvic trace minerals and organic coconut water. Essentially, it's hydration and nutrition combined in a way that supports your body's needs seamlessly.
Fulvic trace minerals, that's not something you hear about every day. What exactly do they bring to the mix?
Oh, they're fantastic. They carry a full complement of trace minerals and elements, which your cells absolutely crave. Plus, they enhance nutrient absorption, like a delivery service ensuring vital elements get where they need to go quickly and efficiently. Plus, improve intercellular hydration. Add organic coconut water to the formula and bam, you've got deep hydration that's as natural as it gets.
And I imagine keeping it sugar-free is a big plus, especially for people trying to avoid those calorie-heavy sports drinks, right?
Exactly. No unnecessary junk here. No added sugars or artificial additives. That's one of the reasons this formula is so clean. It aligns with a broader health philosophy of using natural solutions to optimize wellness. No compromises.
And beyond hydration, you're saying it supports critical functions like regulating blood pH and even nerve signaling.
Yep. Even slight pH imbalances can disrupt metabolic processes, so having proper electrolyte support solves that. Plus, minerals like potassium and magnesium play a massive role in keeping your muscles and nerves functioning smoothly. Whether you're out running or just trying to focus in a meeting, energy optimization is the cherry on top. It gives you that sustained vitality throughout the day.
It's interesting how much of an impact a well-crafted supplement can have. And judging by some of those user reviews, SportActive seems to walk the talk. One even called it essential for altitude living. That's high praise, pardon the pun.
Absolutely, and that's the beauty of it. It fits everyone's needs, whether you're an athlete, a teacher, or just somebody fighting altitude dehydration. It blends science-backed proportions of essential minerals with practical usability. A total game changer. So, building off what we just discussed about SportActive electrolytes and their benefits, let's explore how you can easily integrate electrolytes into your daily routine. It all starts with hydration. Many people think plain water is sufficient, but without the essential minerals, your body struggles to retain that hydration. That's exactly where something like SportActive shines. Just one scoop in your water, a quick shake, and you've got optimal hydration and nutrient support in one go.
That's straightforward enough, but timing matters too, right? When's the best time to use something like SportActive? For example, before or after a workout?
Exactly. Great point. Ideally, you'd use it both before and after. Pre-workout, it primes your system, kind of like prepping the engine before a road trip. Then after exercise, it helps you recover faster by replenishing what you've lost through sweating and metabolic activity. And honestly, it's not just about workouts. Even if you're out gardening, chasing kids around, or working long hours, you name it, this fits seamlessly into your day.
I imagine that's why it resonates with regular folks as much as athletes. And speaking of regular folks, some of those user testimonials are fascinating. Like the one from Colorado, it seems to really help with hydration challenges in high-altitude areas.
Oh, absolutely. That was Janet, right? She's not an athlete, but lives in high elevation. She noticed this almost immediate difference in her energy levels and hydration just from using SportActive daily. And you know, for a lot of people, solutions like this feel like they're not just drinking water. They're finally nourishing their bodies in a way that really sticks.
Exactly. And adding to that, the lack of added sugar makes it even easier to stay consistent without feeling guilty about it.
Right? No guilt, just results. And let me throw in a quick funny story. So years ago, I was helping with a marathon event, and we had one of those hydration experts on the team who forgot their own electrolytes. You wouldn't believe it. They were the first to hit a hydration wall. It was kind of hilarious seeing someone so experienced struggle because they didn't take their own advice. It really drove home the importance of being proactive with this kind of stuff.
That's priceless. And such a relatable moment too. I think we all underestimate the basics sometimes, don't we?
Exactly. And that's why it's so important to think of electrolyte support as part of your overall wellness routine. Not something you only turn to when you're already exhausted or in trouble. It's like maintenance. You keep things running smoothly day after day.
I think that's a fantastic takeaway. Being intentional and proactive about something as fundamental as hydration is such a simple step. Yet it can make all the difference in how we feel and function.
Absolutely. And there you have it. Electrolytes might not be the hero you expected in your wellness journey, but they sure turn out to be the one you need.
On that note, I think we're at the perfect place to wrap up. Dr. Hoover, this has been such an enlightening conversation, and, well, let's just say I'm off to stock up on SportActive myself.
Do it, Eric. You won't regret it. Make sure to visit MotherEarthLabs.com to learn more about SportActive Electrolytes and other amazing products. And to everyone listening, thanks for joining us. Stay hydrated and energized, and we'll see you next time.